Welcome, beautiful souls, to the very first episode of Soulful Sunday. I'm the Mystic Hillbilly, your metaphysical scholar and psychic astrologer, and your friendly guide through the cosmic energies of the week. And I am thrilled to be here with you as we embark on this new journey together. This week, we're diving into the energies from July 22nd to July 28th, helping you navigate the celestial currents and align your spirit for the week ahead. Let's kick things off by talking about the sun's movement. The sun moves from step 0 to step 6 Leo. It's self-love season. It's the perfect time to reevaluate how you love yourself. Start with your boundaries. Are they too tight, keeping love out? Or are they too loose, letting all the negativity in? This week, pay attention to where your boundaries lie and adjust them to cultivate more self-love. The sun's movement will be noticeable early in the morning in the U.S. between 2 a.m. at the beginning of the week and 9 a.m. by the end of the week. Mid-morning in the UK, 8 a.m. at the beginning of the week and by 3 p.m. by the end of the week. And late afternoon in Australia, 5 p.m. at the beginning of the week and midnight at the end of the week. Meanwhile, the moon will be waning through Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, bringing its own unique influence each day. Now, let's break down the energies day by day, starting with Monday, July 22nd. At step 0 Leo, it's time to protect your self-love. The day is ruled by Pluto retrograde at 0 degrees Aquarius. This aspect emphasizes the need to protect your vibe while you protect your self-love. Think of it as a two-way street. Use self-love to guard your energy and let your positive vibe reinforce your self-love. The color of the day is blue or dark blue. Tune into the color of the day either by wearing it or putting it in your environment to tune into the vibe of the day more clearly. Also, Saturn is retrograde, moving to 18 degrees Pisces. This calls for us to take responsibility for the fate our heart decides to act on. It's a reminder that our beliefs and actions need to align for true growth. And the sun opposite Pluto is a powerful aspect that can stir up crises with self-esteem or relationships. You may face challenges due to self-destructive traits or encounter manipulation, jealousy, or power struggles with others. If these situations arise, focus on protecting your vibe and staying grounded in your self-love. Remember, self-love is your shield. With the moon waning in Aquarius, it's best to avoid intense conversations as you may inadvertently say too much. Instead, immerse yourself in a good book or watch a beloved movie or relax with some wonderful music. Sometimes, a little escapism is the best way to protect your peace. Moving on to Tuesday, July 23rd. The sun will be at step 1 Leo, calling us to protect our love for ourselves. This day is ruled by the sun in Leo. It's all about loving yourself. Embrace the warmth and the generosity of Leo energy to nurture your heart. The color of the day is light green or lime green. Mars will be trining Black Moon Lilith, which invites an honest exploration of your desires and motivations. Reflect on how your needs for autonomy and connections can coexist. Honoring both can offer profound insights. Ask yourself, how can you balance your independence with your relationships? With the moon waning in Pisces, you can focus your energy on solving one problem at a time. Trying to tackle everything at once will only dissipate your energy. Pick one issue and give it your full attention for best results. And then on Wednesday, July 24th, the sun will be at step 2 Leo, calling us to protect how we feel our love. Ruled by the waning moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn, this stabilizing aspect will ground our emotions, making us more sensible and self-controlled. It's a great day for emotional reflection and setting realistic goals. The color of the day is yellow, and Jupiter moves from 12 to 13 degrees Gemini. This shift will expand our minds and our beliefs. It's a fantastic time to challenge old mental patterns and embrace a higher way of thinking. Dive into books, courses, or stimulating conversations that push your intellectual boundaries. Allow yourself to grow and evolve mentally. The North Node and South Node shift to step 9 from step 10. This change urges us to harmonize the past with the present. Reflect on your journey and consider how past experiences can inform your future decisions. What lessons have you learned that can guide you now? Mars trine Black Moon Lilith and Mars sextile in the Sun will boost our self-confidence and energy, making it a great time to pursue our desires. Feel the surge of vitality and use it to make bold moves, whether in business or personal projects or relationships. Now is the time to go after what you want. And with the Sun sextiling Black Moon Lilith also, it's a time to reflect on balancing independence with sensitivity to others' perspectives. Embrace your unique self while staying open to the views and feelings of those around you. This balance can enhance your connection and empower your journey of self-realization. Now, moving on to Thursday, July 25th. The sun will be at step 3 Leo, asking us to protect how we believe in our love. Ruled by Jupiter at 13 degrees Gemini, today is about breaking down old ways of thinking and embracing new beliefs. Allow yourself to evolve and support these new beliefs with positive thoughts. It's a day to expand your heart and your mind. The color of the day is dark purple, dark blue, or indigo. The waning moon in Aries brings a sense of nostalgia and youthful enthusiasm. Reconnect with activities that bring you joy and lightheartedness. Let your inner child play and feel the warmth of simple pleasures. Moving on to Friday, July 26th. The sun will be at step 4 Leo, calling us to protect where our love belongs. Ruled by Uranus at 26 degrees Taurus, it's a day to change your decision-making process to feel more aligned with your higher self-worth. Trust that your worthiness will guide you to make decisions that honor your true self. Embrace the challenges that come with this realization. The color of the day is purple, violet, or light purple. Black Moon Lilith will move from step 2 to step 3 Libra. This shift urges us to face fears around injustice and prove that justice is possible. Stand up for what's right in your life. Your courage can inspire others. And with the waning moon in Aries, we continue to enjoy the light and enthusiasm of the Aries energy. Use this time to plan and prepare for new beginnings. And that brings us to the weekend energies. Saturday, July 27th. The sun will be at step 5 Leo, calling us to protect how we think about our love. Ruled by Mercury at 1 degree Virgo. Today, love the reality and think about reasons to appreciate it. Focus on gratitude and the appreciation for the life that you have. Grounding yourself in this mindset can bring immense peace and contentment. The color of the day is dark yellow or light orange. And with the waning moon in Taurus, it's a great day for gatherings and spending time with loved ones. Enjoy the comforts of home and the company of dear friends and family. Celebrate the beauty of connection and the warmth of togetherness. Which brings us back to another Soulful Sunday. I hope that you all will join us live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Central U.S. time for another enlightening and uplifting Soulful Sunday. See you there, Sunday, July 28th, when the sun is at step 6 Leo, calling us to protect how we open to love. Ruled by Venus at 20 degrees Leo, it's time to focus on protecting your loving feelings. Nurture your heart and let the love flow freely. This is a day to embrace your vulnerability and the beauty of love. The color of the day is light blue. And the moon waning in Taurus is another good day for socializing and connecting with your loved ones. Share your love and your joy with all of those around you, and let the positive energy uplift your spirit. And now it's time for our weekly card reading. As we embrace these powerful energies, let's see what the cards have in store for us. As we wrap up this part of our Soulful Sunday, remember to love yourself fiercely and protect that love in every way that you can. Embrace the energies of the week and let them guide you towards greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Have a beautiful, soulful week, and I can't wait to see you on the other side for our card reading. Hello everyone, and welcome to the card read. It is a weekly card read that is first aired on a Soulful Sunday. This was aired on July 21st, Soulful Sunday, right before the Leo season of self-love. So I do feel like if you found this card reading outside of the time that it was aired and it's much later, then you are being called to love yourself and to love yourself more. And if you found this card reading during the airing of the Soulful Sunday, if you guys are here for the Soulful Sunday, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. And you are also being called to love yourself some more. So let's all love ourselves some more, and let's get into this timeless weekly card reading and see what the energies have to say for us. All right, let's not waste any more time. Here we go. So we're going to start with the astrology dice, rolling the astrology dice and seeing what comes out. So we have Mars, and we have the 6th house. So we have Mars in the 6th house, and Capricorn. So Mars and Capricorn in the 6th house. So this is a very diligent Mars. This is a very grounded Mars. We have the fire energy, which is Mars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 fire, and the last quarter moon. Last quarter moon. So, all right. So, okay, I feel like the energies are saying that it's okay to move forward, but be willing to make adjustments when necessary. Be willing to make adjustments, continue to move forward, but kind of notice the details. Work on the details and fix those details, is what I'm hearing. There's something about fixing the details. And you're still, the momentum is going, is what I'm hearing. There's momentum going. Continue to move forward, and just check the details. If there's any contracts or anything coming up this week, definitely check the fine print. So yeah, and there's adjustments that need to be made, is what I'm hearing. There's something with adjustments that need to be made. Okay. So we're going to move. So I have no earthly idea why that feels better, but it does, and it feels like adjustments need to be made. Adjustments are being made. Make adjustments and look at the details. Look at the fine print if that resonates with you and yours. So yeah, let's move forward and see what runes come out. I'd like to get a card, but I also want to pull some runes for us. Okay, I only wanted 2, but we got 3. So we got Manas, Isa, and Bertha. Okay, so there's something that you're working on that has been stuck, but it's not going to be stuck anymore. Like I'm seeing the melting of the ice. The melting of the ice. Yeah, you're moving forward with that momentum. There's a momentum that is being moved forward with. There's a momentum that you've set this momentum into place, but you felt stuck. But the stuck is it was to help you push and birth the new. The stuck is helping you to figure out, tie-wise, the moving forward. See, adjustments have to be made. Adjustments have to be made. So bear with me as I make adjustments. Properly. So there is adjustments that are going to be made. You're going to find yourself stuck, but it's not a stuckness to, like, I would normally be like, the stuckness is for you to reflect. It's, it's like meant to be, the stuckness is meant to create the resistance that you need to be able to move forward, to be able to get where you're trying to go. So any stuckness that you encounter, there's a way out. There's a resilience and there's a push forward. And this isn't a push forward in stubbornness or anything. It's a push forward in faith, in a knowing that it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out, So you're gonna get stuck, but then you're gonna be able to push forward, and the pushing forward is gonna be able to birth the new that you've been praying for, is what I'm hearing. So, all right, let's read the tarot and see what comes out. What message do we need to hear this week? And I do not take reversals with this deck because the authors do not. Again, we do not take reversals with this deck. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm seeing that momentum. There's this momentum. You got to move forward with the momentum, and in midweek, it's just like an allowing, and it's that stuck energy again. But that you're gonna come through with that stuck energy. You move forward with momentum. It's like this moving forward with momentum. Everything's going, what in the world just happened? How did that happen? That happened out of nowhere. Like that's the feeling that's going on here. But then you move forward with your wisdom and your understanding and your knowing. Like it's the knowing of faith. It's, like I say, you either know or you have faith, but then there's like this higher level of faith where it's just like, the universe has my back. I'm going to move forward with this. I had the momentum. I'm going to continue to move forward. And it's an understanding of the stuckness just being a piece and part of the journey. It's just this stuckness that happens, this whoa throwback kind of midweek is kind of like a feeling of it's just a bump on the road on the journey, and it's not a big deal. It's easy. This is going to be easy to overcome is what I feel. But it's definitely important to move forward with your self-love, your self-knowledge, your self-compassion, and be willing to cut out what doesn't serve, let go of what no longer serves, and be wise about your moving forward. Be wise about this moving forward. The momentum is going to be stopped, but that's okay. And you knew how to build the momentum. You can build it again. It's just kind of how I'm feeling. The momentum will be stopped because adjustments need to be made. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can get some confirmation from the Tarot of Dreams. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a deeper understanding, and there's going to be a letting go. Like the not being able to move forward, there's a letting go midweek that's going to need to happen in order to continue to move forward, but it's going to be a good thing. I see a healing and a release. So there's going to be an emotional message that comes through, and it needs to be let go of. But it leads to freedom and release is what I'm seeing. Okay, very interesting. So yeah, the momentum is continuing to move forward. I do see that it could be an emotional message that comes through that stops the momentum, but it causes you to realize that you do have to let go of something, that it's not all gonna serve, and you letting go is going to give you the freedom and the wisdom that you need to be able to stand strong and stand true in yourself moving forward. Actually, it's more like the wisdom that you need to be able to be free is kind of like how it's coming through. All right, let's move on to the Journey Tarot and see if we get further confirmation. Let's see what else comes through today for this week. Hey, everything's in reverse. No, not everything. Okay. So interesting. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's coming through clearly that it's going to be our emotions that doesn't let us move forward. Despite the momentum gained, there's an emotional message that's gonna come through. There's something that will be said, and like this is kind of like, like, I don't want to say it. So yeah, there's a deep emotional message that's coming through, and your emotions are going to be what stops you. That's what stops the momentum. That's what causes you to stop and halt, and it causes you to reevaluate. And in a lot of ways, I want to say, they always say facts don't care about your feelings. Feelings don't care about the facts. The feelings do not care about the facts, and there's no logic that can make this feel better. There's no logical way to make it better. You're gonna have to allow the feelings to flow. And adjustments are needed. Gosh, I think that's going to be the title of this one. Adjustments are needed. Your feelings don't care about the facts, and there's no amount of logicking your way out of this feeling stuck point that is coming. But moving through and persevering will help you to keep from losing the hope. And not moving through and persevering will lead to lost hope. So adjustments will be needed. A letting go is going to be necessary. Love and compassion. Your feelings do not care about your facts or your logic. And your facts and your logic will not make the feelings magically go away or be better. Stuffing them down only harms yourself and others. Logicking them away only harms yourself and others. You've got to face these. And facing these is the only way that you're going to be able to gain the wisdom, freedom, and stability that you need to be able to move forward. Like, it's a pushing through the storm. There's a storm this week. It's coming. It's an emotional storm. And push through with love and compassion. And don't you dare try to logic away or try to make facts more important than feelings. Feelings don't care about facts. Facts may not care about feelings. Feelings don't give a crap about facts. And feelings are important, and they're to be addressed. Love yourself through this. And know that it's just minor adjustments that need to be made. I'm hearing it's not a lot, but adjustments need to be made. Like at the beginning of this video, adjustments had to be made. I had it too zoomed in. We weren't going to be able to see all the cards. Adjustments had to be made. And it's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot, but it needs to be made. All right, guys, let's see if we can get any confirmation from the plant kingdom. All right, plant kingdom, what information do you have for us this week? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why is everybody reversed this week? Okay. All right, but it's for our highest good. The storms are for our highest good. The storms are for our highest good. Just say it with me. The storms are for our highest good. All right, we got this. So the plant kingdom is coming through, telling us that a lack of knowledge of self, focusing too much on what others think instead of how we take care of ourselves, is what is going to cause the intense emotions. So I feel like, and see, that's the thing, emotions don't care about the facts, feelings don't care about the facts, but where you decide to keep your perception can help you to be able to navigate these emotional waters. And I'm hearing from the plant kingdom to know yourself, and not in a delusioned way, to look at your reality as it is and to accept your reality is what's going to help you be able to rise and stand in your power. Accept your reality as it is, and like I'm hearing, stop being so delusioned with yourself. Like, you're not seeing yourself properly, and you're caring more about what others think. You're caring more about the outside world than your inside world, whenever your inside world is where your gold is. And as you begin to look within and go within and to accept yourself and your situation for what it is in reality. Accept the reality of your situation allows you to bring out the gold and become your true magical self. So this is not a week to give a flunk of what anyone cares, in other words. It's not a week to give a flunk what anyone cares, and it's a week to take care of yourself and to care what you care. Care what you think about you, and become someone that you can love, and find a way to love yourself more this week. So adjustments need to be made to love yourself more and embrace your magic. Quit looking at what the haters have to say, because there will always, always, always be haters, and just thank them for the lessons that they teach us and move on. Embrace your magical ability. All right, so that's what the tarot has for us this week. Now let's move into the oracle cards and see what oracle cards come out for us this week. All right. Sorry, it's just messy. So our very first oracle cards is going to be the Goddess Provision oracle cards. So these cards come in a monthly box, and there is all kinds of different types of cards in here. So because I just mix them up from the monthly subscription box. If I get more, I add them in, and I love it, because if they have this backing, then and they come in little card packs, like if you buy Pokemon cards or stuff like that, there's little card packs. So these are just like mystical goddess card packs that will come in their monthly subscription boxes sometimes. Or if you want to go to their store, Goddess Provisions Boutique, then they have a lot of stuff from previous boxes that you can just buy yourself. You don't have to wait for it to come in a monthly subscription box. But I do work with Goddess Provisions, and I love them so, so much. So I do want to say, before we do our oracle card portion and before we move into that part, that you can check the link down below. And if you go on that link to shop Goddess Provisions, it helps me out a whole lot. And if you want, at checkout, you can use my code Mystic Hillbilly, and you can get 10% off all orders $25 or more. So I just wanted to put that in there. Sorry about that little shameless plug, I know. So thank you for listening. And now let's see what the oracle cards are for us this week. All right, let's see what we got. I pulled rose quartz, and I also feel Taurus is coming out. So what we have here, self-love and compassion. Of course, Taurus, patient, caring, calm. So I'm hearing, be patient, caring, and calm with yourself and your self-love and compassion this week. Do not focus on the haters. Allow the haters to hate, and allow yourself to love and give yourself compassion and understanding, because you deserve that and you need it. You need your love. You don't need the haters' love. You need the haters' hate, because haters are going to hate, and there's a reason for that, okay? So, but you need your self-love, your compassion. Rose quartz, tap into the rose quartz energy this week to really feel into that self-love and that compassion. And rose quartz is just such a beautiful, beautiful stone, because it's like pink and it's clear. I know I have some right over here. Yes, here's some raw rose quartz for us. So yeah, see, it's pink, and it's like, it's shiny, it's clear, it's quartzy. Yes, so tap into some rose quartz for some divine self-love this week. and just take care of yourself and give yourself all the love and compassion that you could possibly give. And be patient, caring, kind, and understanding with yourself this week. Treat yourself like, like a Taurus would treat themselves. If you are a Taurus, then, be patient, kind, compassionate, caring, and understanding with yourself. Allow yourself to go slow. Don't be rushing yourself this week. Take your time to move through these things. Yes, you have the momentum, the stuck energy, all the emotion, ocean energy, where we're moving through some emotional storms, but we're going to be kind, caring, and compassionate with ourselves, and very patient, and understanding that this storm isn't going to go away just right now, but it will go away. This too shall pass. It'll be okay. Being kind, patient, and understanding with ourselves this week. So, all right, let's move to our next oracle card. The next oracle card that we have is the Hidden Realms. So let's see what the Hidden Realms have for us this week. What is the card? Okay, so we have the Spirit Whisperer. Okay, so the Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance and higher knowing. So I do feel like our guides are going to be very active with us this week as we do navigate these emotional storms. Our spirit guides and our angels of the highest love and light. Let's connect to God first and then to our guides and our angels. And let's thank God for our connection to only the highest love and light guides and angels that we have. But as we do that, they are going to be there loving and guiding us if we want to tune in and listen for the guidance. They are available this week through the storms. It feels like she's blowing bubbles underwater. Like she understands how intense and emotional this is, but she's coming in with divine wisdom for us. So we have divine wisdom available to us if we want to tap in and seek it and ask for it. We can ask for that divine wisdom during the emotional turmoil and emotional storms. And I want to say it is coming in a whisper. It will not be a yell. It will be a whisper. It's that still small voice that is going to come through with the guidance. So if you feel like it's a push, or it's a like a yell in your face, like da, 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 like that's not the divine guidance that we're talking about here. It should come as a whisper, which means you're going to have to get in tuned and aligned to be able to hear it properly. So I do want to say that about that, but there is divine guidance for you and available to you this week. You must be aligned properly to hear it. It's going to come as a whisper, and you're going to have to be able to hear it and have faith and believe in it to be able to gain the wisdom and guidance that is available to you. All right, so let's move on to the next oracle card. Next, we have the Star Dragons. I love the Star Dragons. So let's see what the dragons are coming to tell us this week. What does the Star Dragons have for us? Okay, yeah. 23, enlightening, moving forward, enlightenment, moving forward. So yes, enlightenment. We are meant to enlighten. We're meant to enlighten. We're meant to move forward. There is a momentum of moving forward, and as you can see, she's moving forward in the darkness. So I feel like it's a moving forward despite the storms, and continuing to move forward with your light, your love and light. And I feel like the moon is also highlighted here. So there's subconscious things that are coming up too. So I think that the emotional message that comes through, it's going to bring up some old stuff, and it's stuff that it needs to be felt and allowed to be moved through. So I do feel like that is coming through too for some of you. So yeah, and there is this, it's just a continuing to move forward, but be wise about it and be willing to move forward in the unknown and to shine your light in the darkness. You're meant to enlighten. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing strong and clear here. And know that you are divinely protected as you move forward, shining your light in the darkness. So, and love yourself and give yourself divine love and compassion and be patient, kind, caring, and understanding with yourself as you move forward in the darkness. You know, be like, you're moving forward in the darkness. Look at you. You know, you're your own light. Look at you. You've got this. Look at you. You're awesome. Look at you. Instead of, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing this. Look at you. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, take the right perspective here is what I'm hearing. There's a proper perspective that will help you to move forward more powerfully and birth what you're trying to birth, which is a life that you love to live. All right, so let's move forward and see what other oracles we got. Okay, so we're gonna look into the Fairy Wisdom Oracle by Amy and Nancy Brown, mother-daughter duo. So what does the Fae have to say? Birth of magic, innocence. Okay, yes. And I was seeing this with the Plant Kingdom too. Like, you're gonna step into your magic. There's an opportunity to step into our magic, but the Plant Kingdom was like, you've got to quit looking at the haters, though. You've got to quit looking at. But you're going to be able to step into your magic, and you've got to look at yourself properly and accept the reality of who you are, which is a magical being that can do magical things. So it's time to birth your magic this week through your self-love, patience, kindness, caring, compassion, moving forward with your light. Yes, and your innocence. I'm hearing your innocence has never been lost. It cannot be lost or stolen. Your innocence is yours, and it can be tapped into at any time. So be willing to tap into your innocence, which now I'm going back to that Plant Kingdom part of the reading too, where it was saying that we need to look at ourselves and accept ourselves for the reality of who we are, and quit being self-delusioned about who we think that we are, and quit thinking that we are what the haters say we are. We keep thinking that we are what the haters say, but that's a delusion. That's not real. What's real is you are divine. You are a divine being. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of understanding. You are worthy of compassion. You are worthy of being heard. You are worthy of being seen. That is true love. You are love, and you are love that is worthy of love. That is what is true. What the haters say is not true. As you embrace the reality and accept the reality of who you are, and embrace the reality that your pure innocence is still a part of you that you can tap into. They can't take that from you. They cannot take away your ability to tap into your pureness, your innocence, your love, your compassion for yourself. They cannot take that from you. And as you do that, you will birth the true magical being that you are. So this makes me really happy going into Leo season. I think that it is so beautiful, and I feel like a lot of us are going to be birthing a new self-awareness of our awesomeness and walking in it and embracing it like never before. And that is what creates a new, better world. All right, guys, thank you so much for being a part of it with me. Yay! Okay, so I got one more oracle card for us in this reading. We are going to look at the mystical shaman. So here we go. The rainbow. Yes, it is time to shine our light and shine our colors true, and to not give a flunk what anybody says or anything. And it's this moving forward in our divinity, moving forward in our knowing, moving forward in our understanding, moving forward with our love. With, you know, despite what they say, I'm still going to move forward in my love. I'm still going to move forward with my kindness, my compassion. You know, maybe they don't understand it, but I will give it to those that do. You know, it's not going to be given to those that don't understand anymore, and it will be given to those that do understand. So, yeah, fly free, fly proudly and show your colors. Show your colors, and whenever the haters hate, then be like, oh, y'all are not the ones for me. See you later. I'm going to go to the ones that can appreciate beautiful color. So, yeah, know where your heart belongs and think about where your heart belongs and be willing to be where your heart belongs and know that your heart doesn't belong with the haters. Your heart belongs with the love, kindness, compassion, and magic that you are. That's where your heart belongs. It belongs with your magic. All right, guys. Okay, so I did say that we were going to do one more oracle card, but I am hearing to do a Lemurian oracle card. I wasn't going to do a Lemurian with this one, but I am hearing. So we will see what comes out. I am going to grab a Lemurian oracle card to see what comes out. So this will be our last oracle card, and then we'll be done with this reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope that you're enjoying it. But we are going to move to our Lemurian card part. That is the part where I will zoom in on the card, and I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to about a minute to just kind of look at the card yourself and see what the card is saying to you. Use your intuition and see what you read in the card, and then I'll read what I read in the card for you guys, and then we flip the card over and we read what the card says, and that'll be how we close out this reading. So here we go. Lemurian oracles. You guys really wanted to have, you had something to say, huh? Okay, so what I see in this card is, you know, I see the obvious masculine and feminine, and I see the masculine staring at her with love and her staring at him with admiration. But I feel like this isn't like a masculine and feminine without, like, outside of ourself. I feel like this is a masculine and feminine within, and it's within ourself, and it is our own divine masculine and feminine, and acknowledging our divine masculine and feminine and allowing them to live within us in a harmonious way and to find harmony within the expression of our own divine masculine and our inner divine feminine, and being able to find a way to express both in a harmonious, beautiful way that invites love, light, and compassion. So I really feel like this is like a going within and loving both aspects of you. I feel like it's loving the light and the dark within you, and understanding that there is light and dark within you. Going back to the plant kingdom, and their message of look at who you really are, embrace who you really are, and look at the reality and accept the reality. And so that is accepting your light and your dark, accepting your love and your hate. And I feel like this is a coming together of dualities in a way that creates a harmonious flow of love and light. And it generates energy. It's just what I feel. It generates energy. All right, so it's a whole lot, but we'll see. Let's see what the card says. Harmonic flight. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another and our armor drops. When we meet another being present in the moment with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. When we harmonize our energies with another, we can soar to the sky. We can guide each other higher and higher by encouraging all that has been weighing us down to drop away. The bonds you share give you the power to transmute fear. Put time and awareness into resolving karmic connections, or they will continue to play out. There may also be a life-changing connection on the horizon. Oh, interesting. Guys, I did not want to do a Lemurian card, but the Lemurian card, I just felt called to go ahead and finish this reading out with the Lemurian card. And, I read it as this is within, and I really do feel like that still stands, that message still stands, especially if it resonates with your soul. But I feel like it was read without, and it's telling us that there's a connection on the horizon for some of us, for sure. But it's also telling us to, as we look at the connection within and we harmonize within, to not neglect the connections that we have without, and loving and caring for the relationships that do show up for us is very important. Showing up for those people that do show up for us is very, very important. And tending to your relationships and your bonds is important. So take care of those that take care of you, and love those that love you. Let the ones that you love know that you love them this week, and let them know how much they mean to you. If you're going through a hard time with some hater that is just trying to cause trouble and havoc, don't focus on the hater, but think about those that you love, and let them know how much you love them and how much you appreciate them being in your life. And don't worry about the haters, just let them hate. So I do feel like there's this within without dynamic that's also at play this week. So, and any disharmony without, look within to harmonize, and then find the answers to be able to harmonize without. All right, guys, that is our reading, and I do feel like the title still stands. Adjustments are needed. So adjustments will be needed this week, but you got this. Do it with love, patience, kindness, and compassion, and just keep moving forward and take care of yourself. And thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this card reading, please, please, please hit that like button. It means a lot to me. Or let me know in the comments how it helped. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this message. If you'd like a personal reading, you can check out my website, themystichillbilly.com, and I have personal readings available. Or if you would like to support me, we have Patreon. Link is in the description. For only $2 a month, you can get a daily card read, and I'm looking at putting some pick a card readings up there, so we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been such a joy for me to be able to read for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. But as always, you guys stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All right, so for our oracle message portion, we are going to go through each sign doing an oracle message. And I do teach that we do embody the whole zodiac. So if you do know your rising sign, you can go through each sign and look at them with your house, each house, think of your house energy as I'm telling the reading, and it'll read to that house for you. But yeah, that's if you're more advanced in astrology. If not, you can just read them all and see how they resonate with you. Or you can just watch your sign, your sun sign, and your rising sign. That's fine with me too. But for this beginning of Leo season, we are going to be using my Kuan Yin Oracle deck. I hardly ever use this, but I really feel like Kuan Yin is coming through to say, allow me to help you. Kuan Yin is a beloved, beloved, beloved ascended master goddess, and she is here to help us with divine love, and she is ready to help guide us this week for the first week of Leo in this I Love Leo season. So Kuan Yin is who we will be working with. Sorry about my jumpy camera, but all right, so this is the Kuan Yin Oracle book made by Alana Fairchild. So you can get them on Amazon. Not affiliated in any way, but this is the oracle that we will be working with for our zodiac signs, going through all the zodiac. And it is Leo season, so we will begin with Leo. So let's get started. All right, Leo. Leo, you have the Yin Empress. Okay, Leo, I feel like this is saying Kuan Yin is coming to help you with your success. Kuan Yin is coming to help you prosper and move into your success. And I feel like she's saying that for some of you, your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. So I do feel like some of you are going to be working on healing and empowering your divine feminine self this week, or working with empowering the divine feminine to heal the divine masculine. I'm also seeing that come through. I feel like this week is a week where Leo, you begin to celebrate you. It's your season, and you celebrate you in a very regal way, because that's what you are. Leo is very regal. So I do feel like it's time to protect where you belong and to really tune in to the character that you play and how you play it. Are you loving the character that you play, and are you loving the way that you play the character that you play? And by character, I mean like the self that you are in this, because this is like a big wide world stage. The whole world is a stage, and we're all playing different parts and different characters. And it's time, Leo, for you to evaluate and become a character that you can love, that you just love to adore, and other people will love to adore you too, Leo. And you're facing a lot of fears about being misunderstood and miscommunicating. Leo, to that I would say, just say the bare minimum and don't worry about whether they understand you or not. If they need clarification, then that's their responsibility to ask you for clarification. But otherwise, just say the bare minimum, just say what needs to be said, and face your fears. And I also feel like, Leo, this is a week where you need to put yourself out there a little bit more in the community. It's time for you to serve the community, become the Yin Empress of your community is what I'm hearing. That's really going to help you to move into your divine power. And go out in the community, do something to serve your community this week. Find a way that you can serve your community this week. Just be of service to others with no expectation other than to have the experience of serving. So, and that's, I feel like that's going to help you to be able to tap into proper communication, like tapping into overcoming this fear of being misunderstood, miscommunicating, and stuff like that. And again, Leo, I do advise just say the bare minimum and make sure that you love what you're doing when you move forward doing it. So if you're going to go out there and be of service to your community some way, put yourself out there, make sure that you love what you're doing and add love with your actions this week. All right, Leos, there you guys go. That's all that I have for you guys this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, be blessed with love. And as always, stay wild and stay mystical, my friends. All right, Leo, that's all that we got. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Thank you so much for joining me. And okay, Virgo, you have Radiant Moon of Compassion, number 23. Okay, so I do feel that you need to be compassionate to yourself this week. You need to give yourself a lot of love and compassion, especially whenever you are around those that will bring you down. And I do feel like there's somebody tugging on her. Like there's people that are trying to bring you down this week, Virgo, but it is your responsibility to rise above them. And you can do that by giving yourself love and compassion. And I hear that you need to be free to do what you need to do, because you're facing fears of your finances this week, Virgo. And the way to overcome those financial fears that you're facing is you have to be free to do what you want to do, how you want to make money, for you to be able to make money your way. In a kind of way, Virgo. And there's going to be some that don't understand that, and they don't want to allow your freedom, and you cannot let them bog you down. You've got to, and you're going to do that by adding more compassion to yourself and being compassionate to yourself as you move towards the type of work that you want to be doing and how you want to be making money. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of faith. You're going to have a lot of faith that this will work out. And the only way that it won't work out, Virgo, is if you let them bring you down. Do not let them bring you down. This is not a week to be critical. This is not a week to be judgmental. It's a week to rise above the critical and the judgmental and to give compassion. And it needs to start with yourself and in your mind and your thoughts. You need to think compassionate thoughts, and you need to feel and believe the compassionate thoughts that you tell yourself. You need to allow yourself to feel and believe your own self-compassion this week, Virgo. So, yeah, Virgo. Lots of self-love, lots of self-compassion, and beloved Kuan Yin is here to help you and assist you. She will amplify that divine love within you and amplify that divine compassion so that you can rise above all those that would want to drag you down easily and gratefully. Gracefully. Okay, gracefully. That's what I was wanting to say. All right, Virgo, that is our message for this week. That's all I got for you. Keep adding compassion. Don't let them bring you down. And allow yourself to be free to pursue as you feel. Have faith over fear. You got this, Virgo. All right, guys, that's all we got for the Virgos. And if you liked it, please hit that like button. And as always, stay wild and mystical out there, my friends. All right, Libra. Libra, you have Ivory Swan Goddess, number 15. Libra, I am seeing that you love everyone else, and it's hard for you to love yourself, Libra. Especially this week, you're facing fears of not being enough. You're afraid that you're not enough, yet you are so much. and you mean so much. Libra, there are so many people that love and adore you, and you have no idea. You have no idea. You don't know the people at the grocery store that you smiled at, that you really made their day, and you made their week even better. And you don't know that the person that admires you from afar, and they would never, because they're scared of you or something. They're scared to approach you, not because you're scary, but because you're so awesome to them. You don't know that beloved friend who just has so many fond memories of you and what you've done. You are so much more than what you think that you are worth, Libra. And I feel like Kuan Yin is coming in to help you to release the guilt, release the shame, release the self-judgment. You love so beautifully, and because of that, you've created so many beautiful ripples in the world, and so many people, whenever they think about you, Libra, they think fondly of you. Please let go of the self-hatred, the self-criticism, the self-judgment, the self-doubt, and be willing to see yourself through the eyes of those that love you, Libra. Your fear this week is fearing being enough. You're afraid that you're not enough because you feel like you can't do enough for everybody that needs you to do. You feel like you can't do enough, but you are enough. Act on your knowledge. You have divine knowledge. Act on your knowledge and your awareness and do what you can. But know that you are more than enough. And please be willing to see it from a different perspective and be willing to see the beautiful, beautiful love ripples that you make. Spiritually, your angels, they look upon you and they are amazed, Libra. You are beautiful. Love yourself. Don't doubt that. And act on the knowledge that you have and do what you can. It is enough. It's more than enough. And we thank you. We thank you, Libra, for being willing to do what we need you to do, which is to act in your divine self-love, or just act. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That's what we need from you more than anything this week, Libra. All right, Libra. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And as always, may you be blessed with divine love. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Maiden Magoo. The Maiden Magoo is the goddess of spring and transformation, and she says that out of the darkness, light blooms, and she's calling on you to have faith that the darkness that you have been in and that you are in is coming to an end, and it is about to be your time to shine your light. So I'm hearing, get ready to shine your light, Scorpio. Scorpio, this week you are facing fears about faith. So it's going to be the dark, like I'm being reminded, it is darkest right before the dawn, and during the darkest parts, because it's been so dark for so long and it keeps getting darker and you don't know that you're at the darkest, you begin to lose faith and lose hope. And I feel like the Maiden Magoo is coming through to tell you that there's no reason to lose faith. There's no reason to lose hope. Just protect what is yours. Take care of what is yours diligently. Like you see her holding her basket of flowers, and she just doesn't care what you think. She's going to hold her basket of flowers anyway. So it's kind of like that. Hold your basket of flowers. Hold your little basket of happy flowers within the darkness, and don't give a flunk what anyone says, and don't let them take your flowers neither. They can't have them. And just take care of you and do what you know needs to be done. And I feel that a transformation is coming for you this week or right after this week, Scorpio, where you will see the light after the darkest. The dawn will rise. You will see again. There will be a rebirth. I'm seeing a rebirth with you, Scorpio, and you're going to be rebirthed even stronger and brighter and more beautiful than ever before because of the knowledge you gained in the deep, dark depths that you were in. All right, Scorpio, that's the message this week. I hope that you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Otherwise, stay mystical and stay wild out there, my friends. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the blessing of the moon maiden, number 2. So I feel like a lot of emotions here. I feel like your emotions are beginning to feel better. You're beginning to feel better. And also, look at her holding that little bunny. So cute. So I feel like she's bringing prosperity into your life. Fertility. Also, I'm hearing fertility. So watch out if you don't want a baby. Watch out during this time. But yes, you are being blessed. You're being blessed with feelings of love, feelings of joy, feelings of hope, and I'm hearing feelings of prosperity, Sagittarius. I feel like you are going to prosper this week. There's going to be some divine opportunities for you to be able to prosper. And I'm hearing that get ready to receive, Sagittarius. Get ready to receive. It is time for you to receive so that you can become a conduit of divine blessings for others. And I think that you already know who these others are that need your divine blessings. So as you receive, you are meant to bless others. And you already know, and I feel like you're already there. You're working with it. If this aligns with you, if this is resonating with you, I'm here to give you some confirmation, Sagittarius. And you are going to be facing fears about your community and your community's ability to be able to understand you moving forward. But just trust and have faith in your beliefs and your knowledge and what you know to be true, and move forward with your knowledge and your truth. And I'm hearing to have a grateful heart. Gratitude is the attitude of your ability to receive prosperity this week. But you will be receiving love, joy. So allow yourself to feel good, Sag. Allow yourself to feel good. You are blessed with the ability to feel good. Allow yourself to feel those blessings and to enjoy them. And I just feel like it's your time. Move forward. I do feel that there might be a couple relationship hiccups with some close loved ones. Just take time to listen to them and then let them know that you hear them, but you need time to process it before you can respond, and respond with that love and compassionate and grateful type of attitude. Like you're grateful for them and their relationship with you in your life. And I feel like it's going to be a relationship hiccup instead of a relationship bump. You know, it could be a real bump. Like if with the wrong attitude, you could mouth off and people could regret what's said and it could turn into a bump. So it's what you do with it, Sag. But I do want to help you to understand that you really should take time to listen to your beloved, you know, whoever it is, whether it's a sibling, a mom, a brother, a sister, or a sibling, a mom, a daughter, a child, or a spouse, you know, or a partner. So whoever it is, it's a close relationship bump that is gonna, I feel like could appear this week, and it's what you do with it. And I feel like they need to be heard. So if you help them to feel like they were heard more than anything, that'll be the best. So let them know that you hear them, but you need time to process, and you will get back to them. And I just feel like that right there is going to take a lot of the pressure off and help you to move forward in your prosperity enjoyment that you are likely to have this week. So enjoy it, Sag. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like button. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All right, sound the fierce flute. Capricorn is in the building. It's time for the fierce flute to sound. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you will be facing some fears about your legacy this week, but just move through it. What I'm hearing is this is a time for you to use your discernment. It's going to be important this week that you use your discernment skills, which are on point, Capricorn, and use those discernment skills to be able to discern between higher and lower realms, and you'll be able to navigate through these fears of your legacy and make the proper decisions that need to be made. So there will be decisions that need to be made, Capricorn, but of course, using your discernment is going to help you to navigate those decisions in the best way possible. And Capricorn, I have a feeling that this week is like a week where you just want things to stay the same. It's like, I will change it up some other time, but I feel like things are going to be changing any the flunk way, which is why I also feel like your discernment skills are gonna be needed. And it is such a good thing, Capricorn, that you have such strong discernment skills. I feel like your discernment skills are going to be tested this week because things that you just want to stay the same, you don't want to change up, are gonna be shaken. They're gonna be changed up somehow, some way, and you're going to have to be able to deal with it. I'm also hearing, Capricorn, to take care of your health. All work and no play is no good. Plus, work hard, play hard is no good for the health. There needs to be a rest hard in there too if you're going to work hard, play hard. So make sure that you're taking time for your physical health, your physical well-being, and you're taking care of yourself through this kind of choppy week that you're going to be going through. Just trust in your discernment skills, Capricorn. You got this. Honestly, you got this. And okay, you don't want things to change right now, but they're changing anyway. Try to look at it from a higher perspective. Discernment skills is about cutting out the lower and listening to the higher, That's how we are able to make the proper choices to move forward and succeed in the future, which is so important to Capricorn. And yeah, just take care of yourself, take care of your mental well-being along with your physical well-being. If you feel like you're getting stressed, Capricorn, take time away, breath work, take time for you. Trust that there will be a way. We will find a way, one way or another. It's going to get done. If you feel like, oh my gosh, it's so stuck, I can't move it, trust you will find a way. You will find a way. So, and the big thing for you, Capricorn, this week is discernment. So use those discernment skills. I know that you got them, and I know that they're on point, Capricorn. You got this. And keep loving yourself as you move forward this week. All right, Capricorn, that's the message I got for you. If you liked it, hit that like button. And otherwise, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All right, Aquarius, you have the dance unveiling 36. Okay, Aquarius, I feel like some things are going to be made clear to you. You're going to see behind the veil clearly this week is what I'm hearing. Like there's going to be a clarity, but you have to remain patient and calm for this clarity to come is what I'm hearing. So there's a patience and calmness that's going to be necessary for you to gain the clarity that you need to gain. And don't rush into this clarity, because I see some Aquariuses taking this message and thinking that the clarity came to them before the clarity came to them, and moving forward with what they think the clarity is. But that's not what the clarity is, and then they end up missing the clarity, and then later on they're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't clear at all. So please avoid that, Aquarius. There is a patience and a calmness that is going to be necessary for you to be able to gain the clarity, but you're going to gain a deeper understanding of how your life works. It's like a behind the veil. Like you're gonna be able to see behind the veil. Like I see a veil lifting for you this week, Aquarius, which is very, very interesting because the sun's in your opposite sign, Aquarius. We're moving into Leo. So you're gaining the clarity as we move into Leo, but I think that it's meant to be, and it's divine. But again, you must be patient and calm and be willing to see things from a different perspective so that you can gain the clarity properly, if that makes any sense. But yes, you're going to be really, really heart-centered on your relationships. Your heart is going to be in your relationships this week. So it is a good week to work with those that you love, and to discuss things with those that you love. And you're going to be having some fears about your beliefs. Fears about your beliefs and philosophies that you're facing. Fears that, I'm hearing belief in yourself. Fears about your belief in yourself. So understand that fears about believing in yourself are meant to come up and be faced. So as you fear that you can't believe in yourself, face that fear and be like, give yourself reasons to believe in yourself. And that's going to help you to overcome and be able to gain the clarity that you're meant to gain this week. So, and I'm also hearing to do something you love. Do something you love, like work on some art project that you love just for the sake of loving it and enjoy doing it. And I think that's going to help you to be in that calm, patient, receptive state of mind that will help you to gain the clarity that is coming to you this week, Aquarius. So do some art, creative project, something like that, something that your heart's in. Do something that you love and love doing it, and love that you let yourself do it too. Just keep adding love to your beloved creations. But yes, take time to create this week. Definitely create something this week. Allow yourself to get in the creative flow. All right, Aquarius, I think that it's beautiful for you this week, and I do hope that you are able to gain the clarity that you need and the understanding to be able to move forward and dance this dance more gracefully, dance this dance that we call life more gracefully. All right, Aquarius, that's all I got for you. I hope that you liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and otherwise, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All right, Pisces, you have the Mother of Mercy, number 19. So I feel like you are manifesting something very beautiful, and you need to love and protect what you are manifesting, as you're facing fears about your ability to protect what you're manifesting. You continue to act on your heart, and you are very powerful, Pisces. I feel like you are very, very powerful, and the Mother of Mercy is coming in, because it's not like have mercy on Pisces. It's more like, Pisces, remember mercy. Your power is growing, and mercy is what helps you to temper that power, so that it can be it can have a beautiful effect on others, and it can be a beautiful rolling effect for the world. So Pisces, I feel like you need to temper the power that you are wielding with kindness, gentleness, compassion, and caring, because I also feel like you're facing fears about being able to love and protect
this something that is so dear to your heart, and you're building, and but you're afraid that you can't love and you're afraid that you can't protect it. You know that you can love it, but you're afraid that you can't protect it, and that's causing you to be very mama bearish, like be very so we need to temper that because you are very, very powerful, and you're very powerful, and that it creates ripples in the world. So if we can temper that back a little bit, Pisces, and try to create more love ripples, so work with gentleness, kindness, compassion. Know that the fears around you being able to protect your beloved are coming up for evaluation, and they're also coming up to be faced, so that you can prove to yourself how powerful you are in your gentleness. If you face it in your gentleness, it's even better, because you really prove how you're able to overcome with love, and that's even better. So they're just coming up to be faced and stuff. So that it's not that you can't protect you and that you need to be more fierce. It's more that you can protect, and you can protect with mercy, and you can show yourself that. And the fears are coming up to teach you that. The fears aren't real. They're delusions. These are delusional fears that you're not able to protect. You are able to protect with gentleness and kindness. You are. And it's take action on your home, and continue to take action on creating a home and family life that is a beautiful foundation and keeps you safe and secure. So continue to create a loving, warming, comfortable environment at your home. That way you can recharge and get back into the mercy and out of the judgments, or I don't know if it's a judgment, out of the hatefulness into the mercy. Because you are powerful, Pisces. You're powerful, and your mood affects others, and your manifestations ripple throughout the world. So be aware of that, and move forward with mercy, kindness, gentleness, and compassion. Take care of your home and create that proper, loving, warm, comforting home environment to nourish your soul, so that you can continue to move forward, protecting what is yours and facing those fears and manifesting greatness. All right, Pisces, that's the message I got for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Otherwise, go out there and continue to be wild and mystical, my friend. Okay, so the first thing that I see, Aries, is I just see you being like, I just don't care anymore. You just don't care anymore. I see you getting a little bit overwhelmed, Aries, and I see you needing to call on help, but I don't see you caring to call for help, but you do need help this week. Think about where your heart belongs, Aries. Does your heart belong feeling helpless? Or do you belong feeling helped? You need to allow the help in that is being offered in order for it to do any good. Is kind of what I'm hearing. I feel like the celestial mountain, like you feel like you just climbed a mountain and now you're faced with another one and you're just over it. That's just what I'm feeling, Aries, is you're over it. But Aries, it's time for you to take action on those communication skills that you've been working on, and to communicate effectively to the loved ones in your life, and let them know that you're willing to accept their help. Aries, I feel like this is not a week for you to do it on your own. I feel like you're overwhelmed. You don't want to do it anymore, and you're wanting to just turn around, but this is not a time to do it on your own, and the mountain is there as a divine gift, is what I'm hearing. You've been given this divine gift of hardship to be able to learn the love that you have around you, the help that you have around you to empower yourself, to empower others, and to learn how far you've come, Aries. So do communicate effectively. Use your knowledge of what you've learned in the last year to communicate kindly, gently, and effectively. Yeah. Bells she's got this look of, I'm so over it too. Like, okay, Aries, I feel like there's gonna be you're gonna be wanting to bark at something, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna want to bark. And if you do, instinctively bark off on someone and don't go with what you've learned about communication skills, because barking off at someone, although we think that it feels good, it does not lead to the solutions that we want, and it leads to us feeling bad about ourselves and having even more problems to deal with. So it's not good. That's why good communication and effective communication, that's why I was talking about effective communication, is important for you this week, Aries. Because that barking off stuff doesn't lead to solution. It only leads to more problems. So, and you may bark off. You may find yourself doing that, which means you need to forgive yourself, and then you need to deal with that problem so that you can get to dealing with the real problem. And that is learning to communicate effectively and going through the hardship mountains. So it's a divine mountain, and it's meant to help empower you and empower your loved ones, is what I'm hearing. This week is meant to empower you and your loved ones. You got to take your power and then allow the empowerment to go with your loved ones too. So allow help this week. And that's the message I have for you, Aries. I do hope that you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. And as always, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends. All right, Taurus. Taurus, we have Enter the Jade Temple, number 11. So first of all, I'm hearing to walk in your integrity, to walk in your truth. That's the first thing I'm hearing. Second of all, I'm enter the Jade Temple. The Jade Temple is provided by Kuan Yin, beloved Mother Kuan Yin, so that we can heal our hearts. So open your heart this week to the possibility of healing by adding love and entering your own inner sanctuary within and loving your heart as you move forward in your truth and your integrity, Taurus. And Taurus, you're going to be facing some health fears this week. So anything that comes up, do get a checkup, do see a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical expert there. So do see a doctor if something comes up. But at the same time, understand that, health fears are going to be faced this week. So you're going to be facing fears about your health and your ability to be physically fit enough to be able to do and, to do what you want to do. So you are going to be facing some health fears. So don't allow yourself to become hypochondriac where you're like, oh my God, I got all these diseases possibly, da 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 da. If you think you might have something, then get it checked out. Otherwise, take care of yourself, love, and have trust that your exercise and diet and your rest and all that will come through. So you got to have faith in your health and face these health fears. And if you aren't dieting and exercising properly, maybe you need to look at doing that so that you can face these fears easier. If the fears have any valid logic behind them, let's not make that any more valid. Let's take it into our hands and take responsibility for that. But we're entering the Jade Temple with beloved Mother Kuan Yin this week, and I do feel like there's a lot of heart healing going on. So do take that into account and be willing to give yourself lots of love and compassion, and just stay away from the haters this week, because you're going through a lot of heart healing. So do understand all that. And just move forward in your truth and your integrity, Taurus. And you got this. And take care of yourself this week, for sure. Take care of yourself and do what you need to be able to live a more happy and prosperous life. Do what you need from you. So do it for you. There's things that you need from you. Do it for you. All right, beloved Taurus, that is your message. And I hope that you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. But for now, that's all we got. So, as always, stay wild and stay mystical, my friends. All right, Gemini, you've got the nectar of the lotus, number 20. So first of all, I'm hearing that you need to protect your feelings and you need to release and cleanse out the negative feelings and to hold in the good, loving feelings, especially the loving feelings that you have for yourself. But with this nectar of the lotus from Kuan Yin coming in, I do feel that the Divine Mother is telling you that she is here to fill your cup this week if you are willing to open up to her divine, loving nectar. Her heart nectar is meant to fill the cup of those that fill the cup of others, Gemini, and I feel like you've been filling the cup of others lately, and it's time for your own cup to be filled. So the Divine Mother offers her assistance if you feel comfortable with that. A lot of people choose the Divine Father. They are one. And so just turn to the highest divine love that you feel best connected with. And Gemini, we did have an interruption in the middle of your reading, so I do feel like you might have an interruption this week, but just love yourself through it, it's just part of releasing the negative. Don't even let it go, water off a duck's back, and release the negativity of the interruption and keep moving forward, knowing that you have the highest divine love ready to fill you up. But you've got to be willing to accept that divine love, and you've got to create the space and time to accept that divine love. So just like we had a small little interruption, I just let it interrupt and kept moving forward once the interruption was gone, so we went straight back to the divine love. So that's a good example for you, Gemini, for this week. And the fears that you're going to be facing are creative fears, heart fears, fears of not being enough, fears of worthiness. Just love and protect yourself and know that you are worthy. And honestly, the nectar of the lotus is coming through this week, and I hear this strongly for you, Gemini. You've been filling other people's cups. You've been filling other people's cups and not recognizing your own as much. And who is more worthy of divine love, care, compassion than those that fill others' cups? You really are making a difference in this world, Gemini. I feel that so strongly, and you are worthy. Don't let fears get you down, and know that you can create. You can create wonderful, beautiful things, and begin to take action on this new higher divine character that you are building within yourself, that you have been building, and begin to act as the higher loving self that you are. As you fill yourself up with this higher love, it's just going to be natural, Gemini, and you got this. All right, Gemini, that is all that I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. And as always, may Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you immensely with lots and lots and lots of divine love, and may you open up and receive it truly. Shalom. All right, beloved Cancer, you've got Orchid Priestess of Destiny, number 21. Do you hear that, Cancer? Can you hear that? No, not my background music. The call. Do you hear that? Destiny is calling you, Cancer. You're being called. Your life purpose is to do what your heart desires. You're being called to do what your heart desires, to walk in love of your life journey. You're being called to walk, live, breathe, and exist in your divine purpose. The Orchid Priestess of Destiny is here to assist you in stepping onto your divine journey, Cancer. It's time, Cancer. It's time to walk in faith. Walk in the faith that you know. Walk in your truth. Walk in your passion. Listen to the call of the Divine Mother as she plays her flute, which calls you to your destiny. Believe in what your heart feels and act on that belief. Put action to your faith. Trust in your foundation. Know that your foundation will hold true. Trust that you've built the perfect foundation and step foot on that journey of destiny that you are being called to. Listen, Cancer. You're being called to your highest path. Step out in faith and move on to that path. You've got this. You've got everything that you need within you, Cancer. It's all within you. The world needs it. We need you, Cancer, to step into your truth, your love, your passion. The world cannot heal without you in your truth, in your love, in your passion. Every time you deny yourself your true, loving, passionate being, you deny the world healing. Step into your true path, which is to follow your heart's dreams and passions, to believe in what your heart feels, to love and nurture your heart first and foremost, and to allow the love and the nurturing to flow off of you. Your divine purpose, it's time for you to step into your divine purpose. You're being called, Cancer. Don't walk away from this. Don't say, well, I have to, No more fear. Faith, Cancer. Faith. Faith in yourself. Faith in your love. Faith in your ability. Faith in your worthiness. Do it for the heck of it, I hear. Just do it for the heck of it. Step out into your destiny, Cancer. You're being called. This is powerful. I think that it's powerful and beautiful, Cancer. You know what? Before I end your reading this week, I think I'm going to read the beginning of this card to you, because I want you to hear it. And I'm not sure that I've conveyed to you properly the beauty and the profoundness of this message that is coming to you, Cancer. I hope that I have, but let me just read what Alana Fairchild wrote about this card, 21, Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls you now, beloved. She calls you to your purpose, your path and soul passion. You are called to rise again and again, to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. She will call you always, with her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet, stirring your heart to quest for your truest soul passion. Cancer, it's time to begin. You've got this. Move forward in your love and your compassion. Thank you for allowing me to share that with you for this oracle message. I hope that you enjoyed it. That's all that we have for you today. If you liked it, please hit that like button, of course. But as always, be blessed by Mother, Father, God, and Goddess of the Most High. immensely with divine love.